Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions, including writing and editing services, web and graphic design, social media management, multimedia production, consultation, and more to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele. Learn more at 412communications.com.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
A most pleasant good morning to you all wherever you may be, and welcome into Delaware Hockey Night. We are live from Gold Arena on the campus of the University of Delaware for the first half of a Delaware Junior Blue Hens Sunday morning doubleheader. We start things off with the U10B division team. The Hens 6-3-1, looking to hand the Hershey Junior Bears, the strong and mighty Bears, and the small and mighty Bears, their first defeat of the season. Hershey with just 9 skaters and a goalie here on this Sunday morning, looking to keep their undefeated 9-0-0 record intact. James Witherite flying solo on the DHN airwaves here from Gold Arena this morning. Warm-ups have concluded. The Hershey Bears, as mentioned, only 9 skaters strong, backstopped today by Ashton Sweely. And on the other side of the red line, it will be Noah Lecomte getting the start for the Delaware Junior Blue Hens. Let's head inside the glass for today's opening introductions. Hockey fans, good morning and welcome to Gold Arena on the campus of the University of Delaware. Today, the Delaware Valley Hockey League presents a U10B division matchup between the visiting Hershey Junior Bears and your Delaware Junior Blue Hens. The on-ice officials for this morning's game, as appointed by the Delaware Valley Hockey League, are Austin Himmelberger and Ted Sikorsky. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please direct your attention to the American flag located directly behind the Hershey goal as we honor the United States of America and those who defend this nation with the Star-Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? First period action here on Delaware Hockey Night, presented by First Aid Ice Hockey, committed to building the next generation of youth hockey players in and around Delaware under the philosophy of one state, one goal. Learn more about their classes, clinics, and growing summer tournament program by visiting firstaideicehockey.com on the World Wide Web. McKinley Rye brought the puck into the Delaware blue line. It's now tied up at the point. Kochuba trying to protect the zone, but unable to do so. And his re-entry is called back offside 20 seconds in. Dominic and McCory taking the neutral zone draw. Bears come back in. led by Lucas Dominic. He rolls the puck into the near corner. Darmstadt unable to clear. McCrory picks this up for Delaware, bringing the puck out of the blue Hens zone. Ryan McCrory accelerates up the near boards, just gained the Delaware line. Zone was cleared ultimately by the Bears. Aubrey Darmstadt attempted to volley it back, but she's driven back deep into the Delaware end to play the puck clear again. Recovered by Schmelz for Hershey, centered to Dominic, and he comes again. Dominic centering past nobody home. This puck sails to the far corner and ultimately rolls up to Gavin Schmelz, holding the right point. Puck thrown in from long range, trickles wide of the near post. Back to Schmelz, it goes at the point again. Schmelz off his backhand, floats the puck high and wide. Darmstadt works it clear, and it's pushed by Connor Kurtz up ice. Icing waved off, and Gavin Schmelz, one of the 9 Hershey skaters this day, hits Gaylor with a breakout, but the puck is taken away by McCrory. McCrory with space, walks in, shot, blockered high and wide by Swaley. First Delaware shot, handled well by Ashton Swaley. Able to see that one through traffic and make the waffle board safe. Cole Berger chips the puck off the near glass. Race on for a skittering puck to the Delaware blue line. Carried on and shot by Evan Buffington. Noah Lecomte with the glove save and the freeze with 12:36 to go in the first period of a 0-0 hockey game. Delaware Hockey Night is brought to you by Heather A. Long, partner of Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. Heather specializes in personal injury and workers' compensation cases and is available for consultation at 302-565-6132. That's 302-565-6132. Hens clear off the D-zone draw. This nearly held in by Vinny Treadle at the point, but he was outnumbered by Bears, and here come Hershey on a 3-on-2. Cutting to the middle is Cole Berger. Shot, score. Cole Berger lights the lamp for Hershey just 2 minutes and 49 seconds into the contest. It's a 1-0 hockey game early on. And Buffington will get credit for the assist. Hershey goal scored by number 52, Cole Berger. Assisted by number 96, Evan Buffington. Time of the goal, 2 minutes, 49 seconds in the first period. Berger from Buffington at 2:49. Drop pass to Rye, puck worked into the slot, cleared out, and this will come back offside with 11:22 to go in the first. Fresh legs coming on for both sides. Well, at least partially so for Hershey. Only 4 skaters on their bench. Berger, the goal scorer, across from Chase Bolin on the draw. Berger works the puck into the far corner. Kurtz caroms it behind the goal, but not out. Kurtz tries to swap this one free. It's misplayed at the point by Esser. Delaware taking a little bit of heat out of a hot kitchen, but the Bears come barreling back in. Buffington slowed up by Kurtz, at the top of the far circle. Schmelz protects the zone, gets a shot away. Race for the rebound net front. Cade Vogel tried to jam the puck in the near corner, but Lecomte crossed to make the save again. Schmelz could not negotiate traffic in the high slot. Esser lobs the puck in from center point. Vogel tries to stick handle free, leaves it again to Schmelz at the point. Schmelz walks in, Lecomte with the save on the shot from 15. We're nearing the 5-minute mark of the first period. Hershey Bears with a 1-0 lead over the Delaware Junior Blue Hens in this 10B division matchup. From Gold Arena, and so far, the 9 from Hershey. Proving capably strong. We'll see what occurs as the game progresses. The third period will likely be the tale, given the depth in terms of person power Delaware has, comparatively speaking. The shot from Brody Onley was well off its target. And we have our first penalty of the game, with 9:25 to go in the first period. Jack Gelb, the guilty party, coming off for a hook. And the Blue Hens are off to a Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill for the first time this morning. Delaware penalty assist to number 22, Jack Gelb. 90 seconds for hooking. Time of the penalty, 5 minutes, 35 seconds in the first period. Gelb, minor for hooking at 5:35. Schedule your first cleaning today by visiting DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Coach Shuba at the left half wall rolls the puck in behind the goal. This held by Esser. Headman pass and a net front congestion intercepted by Darmstadt, and now carried clear nearly to center by McCory. And the re-entry is called offside. .8:44 to go in this opening period of play from Gold Arena. Hershey on the power play for another 49 seconds, so nearly half of the Gelb penalty has expired. And James Jellick, newcomer to the Delaware Junior Blue Hens organization, intercepts the puck as Hershey tries to drive in. Holding the point at the opposite side was Esser, and Lecomte turned his shot away. McCory comes up with a loose puck, and he'll carry it up ice. Here's a 2-on-1 for Delaware. McCory together with Jellick. They collided, miscommunication there on the odd man rush. Back the other direction as the penalty comes to its end is Esser. Taken off his feet shortly after gaining the zone. Jellick the other way, 1-on-1. Hens are back to full strength. Leading into him was Schmelz. Schmelz stick handles through heavy neutral zone traffic, I should say. Surrounded by 3 Blue Hens, gained the zone but lost the puck to Aubrey Darmstadt. We're halfway through the first period of a 1-0 hockey game. The Hershey Junior Bears with the lone goal, and it came courtesy Cole Berger at the 2:49 mark. Gelb can't escape the zone cleanly. A Ryan Esser stick check right at the Delaware blue line disrupted his progress. Vinny Treadle turns this puck to the far side, but it's held in by the Bears point men. Treadle again clears. Esser just beyond center. Cross ice pass to Schmelz. Esser heads off. Partial changing of the Hershey guard. Schmelz chips the puck in. It's chased by Dominic, and he shoots from the left half wall to make this a 2-0 hockey game. So Hershey have gone up a pair. After Lucas Dominic gives them their second. Nice wrist shot to the top right corner from the near half boards. Hershey goal scored by number 9, Lucas Dominic. Assisted by number 66, Thomas Kochuba. Time of the goal, 8 minutes, 22 seconds in the first period. Dominic from Kochuba at 8:22. Jack Gelb wants a penalty, not going to get one. But the Hens do work into attacking territory. Scarborough up the left wing boards. Had minimal support in keeping the momentum going. There we go. It's early. We haven't had quite enough coffee yet. Gaylor worked the puck in deep. This cleared out by the Blue Hens. Icing waved off by... It looked as though Austin Himmelberger had waved off the icing. But 'twas not to be with 5:16 to go in the first period of a 2-0 early morning tilt. Advantage the Hershey Bears. This puck popped up in the air by Connor Kurtz and walked by Bolin up the right dots. Chase Bolin finding pressure at the Hershey blue line. Dumps the puck into the near corner. It's thrown across the slot by Brockwell. Wristed clear by Buffington. Volleyed back by Kurtz. Bolin chases the puck in, mishandled it on his way in toward the slot. And as such, squandered a near breakaway chance. Esser leads the re-entry for the Bears with 4:22 to go in the first period. 2-0 the score. Bears have controlled this first period by and large. Again, the tale likely different in the third period, but we'll see how well these legs and lungs hold up. Doing what they need to, though, trying to bottom out the Blue Hens and establish a strong first period lead. Here a centering pass into traffic is intercepted by Bolin. He gets past Esser, but ends up in a 1-on-2 as Esser hustles on the back check and catches up at the Hershey zone. Vogel carries the puck the other way, and Berger is well offside. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years and counting, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses across America craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Schmelz on the re-entry was stood up 5 feet inside the zone. This will come back in icing with 3:18 to go in the first period. Thanksgiving is just around the corner, dear friends. And Sid's Barbecue and Jerky is currently accepting catering orders for Thanksgiving dinner, turkey or brisket and all the trimmings, but absolutely zero of the hassle. Let SIDS do the cooking for you, and you'll be the first star of Thanksgiving. Give them a call at 302-439-4937 to place your catering order. And to browse the Thanksgiving menu, visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. Two and a half minutes to go in the first period. This puck cleared back as far as the Hershey blue line. Tipped by Dominic ahead toward Rye. Dominic will carry it in. The shot from Gaylor was sticked aside by Lecomte. Here comes McCory, but into a 1-on-2. McCory stripped of the puck at the Hershey blue line, but it's taken away from Schmelz by Jellick. His shot from point-blank range lofted over the crossbar. Good idea, just a little bit too much under that puck. Final minute and 45 of the first period. Hershey with a 2-0 advantage over the Blue Hens. Kochuba protects the left point. Gives the puck away to Darmstadt, working below her own goal. Brody Granstrom throws it off the near boards to McCory. Pressure at the Delaware blue line sends McCory to the far side to try to find a lane out. Granstrom sends this puck clear from his own blue line, and it comes back in icing with 1:09 to go in the first period. Face-off will take place to Lecomte's left. Berger and Scarborough converge. Puck is down, play resumes. Scarborough looking for a way out from traffic. 1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute. Now a two-a-side scrum develops at the half wall. Gelb can't work the puck free. Berger centers. Vogel on the doorstep, couldn't get stick on puck. And the Blue Hens clear. Gelb drives play back to the Hershey blue line. Buffington swatted at by Scarborough, who slows him up. But further ahead, Berger gains the zone 2-on-2, slowed up by Vinny Treadle in the slot. Odd man rush for Delaware, final 15 seconds of the period. Scarborough is angled to the far corner by Schmelz. Puck thrown through the slot to the near corner. Final 5 seconds. Berger's last-ditch efforts will be slowed up by Gelb at center, and the horn sounds to signal the end of the first period. The score through one period, Hershey Junior Bears 2, Delaware Junior Blue Hens 0. This is Delaware Hockey Night, and it is all brought to you by Heather A. Long, partner of Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. Second period about to get underway here on Delaware Hockey Night, presented by Heather A. Long. 15 minutes in the books. The Delaware Junior Blue Hens are down 2-0 early to Hershey. Hershey and their away brown kits traveling left to right here in the second period. Delaware offside on the initial entry. Cutting for the slot a little bit early was Brody Onley. So this faceoff just 10 seconds in. Will come outside the Hershey blue line. Second period coverage brought to you by the Hooper family, longtime supporters of Delaware Blue Hens hockey, and of today's coverage of the Delaware Junior Blue Hens squaring off against Hershey on DHN TV. Lecomte with a save, and a face-off coming to his right. Dominic takes the draw. Kochuba holds the point. Kurtz can't clear this one out from the corner through traffic. Onley steadies. Kurtz can't swat the puck free a second time. It's held in by Rye. Cleared the second time round, but it will come back in icing, just 46 seconds. Into the second period, Hershey with goals from Berger and Dominic. In the first period, the small but mighty pack of Bears, 9 strong today. With early control of the terms and an attacking zone face-off coming up, Cole Berger in to take the draw. Across from Chase Bolin. This puck rolls back into the neutral zone. Esser to Kuchera just above the Hershey blue line. Onley offering forechecking pressure. Vogel risks the puck in over the line. Berger waited at the blue line before entering. First entry was good, but the re-entry from Kochuba is called back offside. "70 seconds gone in the second period here at Gold Arena. Hershey Bears with a 2-0 lead. And plenty of momentum going their way early in the second. Treadle fails to clear Buffington, and the white helmet holds the right point. Ryan McCory accelerates up the left wing boards into the Hershey zone. He's brought down. And the Delaware Junior Blue Hens will have their first primo power play of the afternoon. Tripping the call. We'll get the number of the penalized player for you shortly. It appeared to be Kochuba. In any case, the Blue Hens are on their first Primo Power Play of the day. You too can score on the Primo Power Play. Visit your local neighborhood Primo Hoagies on Baltimore Pike in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania. Or order your next party tray online at primohoagies.com. It's not just a hoagie, it's a Primo. And now a pair of coincidental minors 18 seconds later. As Dominic and Gelb Trade roughing Miners, and we stay 5-on-4. No time goes up on these penalties, and the off-ice officials apparently didn't tune into the DHN webinar earlier in the season. Hershey penalty was assessed to number 66, Thomas Kochuba. 90 seconds for tripping. That penalty at 1:35 in the second period. Kochuba minor for tripping at 1:35. Hershey penalty assessed to number 9, Lucas Dominic. Delaware penalty to number 22, Jack Gelb. 90 seconds each for roughing. Those penalties at 1 minute 53 seconds in the second period. Dominic and Gelb, coincidental minors for roughing at 1:53. Play will continue 5-on-4 as the coincidental minors do not reduce manpower. Play restarted. In the attacking zone from Delaware's perspective, McCory tries to walk the goal line through traffic, but he's slowed up by Schmelz. Gaylor slowed up by the stick of Aubrey Darmstadt. Berger pushes play back to the Delaware line. Kurtz turns it back the other way. Icing is waved off. Schmelz behind his own goal. Recovers the puck for the Bears, looking to extend a 2-0 lead over Delaware. They're one player short for the next 25. Treadle on the back check, clears the puck out of harm's way. It comes back into the slot. And now Lecomte covers for a pause in the action with 12:11 to go. In the second period, Bears up 2-0. If you're like me, healthy living is important. And Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Schedule your first cleaning today by visiting DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Noah Lecomte up with a big glove save off the draw. Face-off again comes out to the near circle. Berger left the puck to Rye. McCory tries to swat it clear. He advances the puck up the right wing boards. And James Jellick was caught up too. Right at the Delaware blue line, but this will come back an icing against the Bears with 11:43 to go in the second period. Doors open for Delaware to try to get one back on Hershey. Kurtz holds the zone off the failed clearing attempt. Let a shot go in from the right point. The rebound ends up in the near corner. Schmelz, nearly stood up by Treadle, was able to deke past him. But the Delaware backcheck has caught up to 17 in Brown. By the time he got to the blue line, Schmelz's shot was steered wide, ricocheted off the far corner boards, and it's chipped clear by James Jellick again. Cash Scarborough up ahead. Stood up at the blue line. In comes Buffington for Hershey. To Berger, they connected earlier. Berger's shot off the skate of Treadle. Rebound handled by Buffington net front, but he skies that shot over the crossbar, and a collision behind the goal leaves us effectively 4-on-4 for the time being. Kurtz back up on his feet, and here comes little Cash Scarborough into a 1-on-1. He dekes wide, but he's angled to the corner by Kochuba. This puck is cleared, and the re-entry with 10:32 to go in the second period is called back offside. So the Hens starting to build a little bit of momentum. as the Bears' legs start to get just a touch weary. Himmelberger blows play offside. Having the view at the far side of the Hershey blue line. And this time round, the Bears off the face-off win are able to work through the neutral zone. Dominic was fed the puck by Esser. Centering pass, bounces off Rye's stick. Chased down by Braden Onley. At the far wall. The rattling you hear is not a stampede of elephants. Instead, energetic youth hockey players running across the near concourse. In acquisition of their equipment. Gelb is off again. For tripping. 5:18 into the second period. So the Delaware Blue Hens are back on a Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Delaware penalty assessed to number 22, Jack Gelb, his third. 90 seconds for tripping. Time of the penalty, 5 minutes 18 seconds in the second period. Gelb, minor for tripping, his third at 5:18. Schmelz with a shot from up close, handled well by Lecomte. Follow-up chance on the rebound is angled wide. Esser fails to hold the point. Kurtz launches this puck up ice. No icing here. It's playable in the near corner by Bolin. Gaylor leaves the puck to Lucas Dominic. He barrels in up the middle, generates a breakaway, but his shot goes wide. 30 seconds left on the Hershey penalty. Lecomte up with a big save here. Puck looked like it was loose momentarily, but Noah Lecomte sprawled for the stoppage with 8:32 to go in the second period. The Delaware Blue Hens down a man still for 20 seconds and down a pair of goals. Schmelz off the rebound, another Lecomte glove save. Friends, there's a new gold standard for digital media solutions for small businesses. 412 Communications offers web and graphic design, social media consultation, public relations, writing and editing services, multimedia solutions like the broadcast you're watching right now, and more. Visit 412communications.com to learn how they can help your brand build bridges with the people you serve. Delaware ruled guilty of too many players on the ice with 8:05 to go. In the second period, bench minor. 6:54 into the second. Too many players on the ice. And again, the Blue Hens are off to a Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill as a result of having too many on. Jack Gelb will serve the penalty, but the penalty is not assessed to him. That distinction, very important. McCory with the best chance of the game so far for Delaware, but he was denied by Swaley on the doorstep. Schmelz back the other direction, slowed up just inside the Delaware line. Delaware penalty, bench minor, too many players on the ice. Time of the penalty, 6 minutes 54 seconds in the second period. Delaware bench minor, too many players at 6:54 in the second. Buffington backhands the puck into the slot. On the doorstep is Berger. His shot, a backhander from the right dot, is steered wide and net front congestion. Vogel the other way. Gives way. Jelic, holding down net front position, worked it clear. Final 10 seconds on this Delaware bench minor. And the Bears have controlled the zone, but have been kept to minimal opportunities throughout. Hens back to full strength. They want an interference call after the collision up the far side right in front of the Hershey bench, but not to be. Hens ruled offside with 6:26 to go in the second period. Face-off will be spotted just above the Hershey line. Scarborough and Dominic will square off just in front of the Hens bench. Dominic, one of the two Hershey Bears goal scorers so far, the other Cole Berger. Both first period goals. The Hens have not been able to chip into that margin as yet. Bolin pursues the puck. Schmelz takes it away at the Bears' blue line. Treadle recovers in trying to clear up the far side. The puck makes contact with Dominic, and he blows a tire. He's back on his feet. Esser holds the point. Cross-ice feed to Gaylor. Gaylor unable to work the puck free. Kurtz can't clear. It's centered again, but Rye was outnumbered by Blue Hens in the mid-slot. 2-on-1 for the Hens. Bolin up the right side, shoots. Scarborough tries to put the rebound away after Swaley made the initial save, but couldn't get stick on puck to get a shot on target. Dominic's got a breakaway the other side. Kurtz stays with him. Gets a stick check in from 20 feet and disrupts the shot. This was cleared by Kurtz, or attempted to anyway. But Schmelz maintains for the Bears. Tried to drop it back to Gaylor. Plenty of congestion in the net front area. Schmelz on the doorstep. Denied by Noah Lecomte, who comes up with another save with 4:43 to go in the second period of a 2-0 hockey game. Watching the game on Delaware Hockey Night today. Or if you've got plans to tailgate at Fred Rust Arena before a future Junior Blue Hens game, score big and serve in style with Primo Hoagies party trays and sampler platters. Stop into your local neighborhood Primo Hoagies on Baltimore Pike in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, or order your tray online at primohoagies.com. It's not just a hoagie, it's a Primo. 4.5 minutes to go in the second period of a 2-0 game. Delaware working into neutral territory. Weston Darmstadt over the center logo. Failed to maintain the momentum begun by McCory. McCrory on the back check, swats the puck away from Berger's reach. It ends up in the far corner where Berger and Aubrey Darmstadt converge. Weston Darmstadt pushes it up the far boards, tries to get clear of the zone, but Kochuba maintains at the left point for the Bears. Darmstadt caroms the puck up the far side. It's not pushed out by Granstrom. This puck thrown in by Buffington from the corner. Lecomte with the save. Follow-up shot from Vogel right down the pipe was offline. Schmelz holds. He circles behind the net. Winding up to clear, and doing so successfully was McCrory. Icing waved off. This comes back in front of the Delaware bench, where Cole Berger turns it back the other way for the Bears. He dipsy-doodles through traffic, sets up a centering pass, which sails beyond Buffington's reach, ricochets off the near boards. Buffington gets it back the other way, lets a shot go from the near half wall, but Noah Lecomte is up with another glove save with 3:09 to go in the second period. The Hershey Bears still with a 2-0 lead over the Delaware Junior Blue Hens. Dominic and Bolin take the draw to the left of Lecomte. Chase Bolin wins the faceoff, and the puck is carried just over the line by Brody Onley. It's brought back in. Ryan Treadle in the far corner converge. Puck is sent sail behind the goal. Centered by Gaylor. It comes back to him. He shoots from the near half wall. That shot blocked. And Hershey's Ryan Esser recovers beyond center. Lucas Dominic through traffic. Centering pass. The shot from Rye. Frozen by Noah Lecomte for another pause with 2:27 to go in the second period. It's still 2-0. Hershey getting a second wind. But Noah Lecomte is standing tall. Good hockey game here from Gold Arena this morning. After the early flurry of activity from the Bears, it's been pretty even, Steven. The Delaware backcheck doing their part, Noah Lecomte certainly doing his. But so far, the Hens have struggled to generate quality chances. Bolin over the center logo was stripped of the puck. Looking to cherry pick was Onley. Dominic slowed up by Treadle the other way. Dominic does enter the Delaware zone. And the centering pass intended for Gaylor sails away from him. Esser maintains the right point, caroms the puck in low. It's played back by Dominic up the near side. Treadle cannot clear. Kurtz can't push the puck out the other side. Kochuba again maintains the left point for the Bears. Schmelz through the gauntlet. Gets a shot away, but it's blocked. 1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute. Chase Bolin gains center before wristing the puck the rest of the way. The dump and chase results in Bolin overskating the puck below the goal, and it's cleared out the other way by Kochuba. Held in at the right point by James Jellick. Bolin tries to shoot from an awkward angle up close, gets his own rebound, surveys his options, puts one on a tee net front. Both Onleys are there, neither one can get the puck past. Swaley up with another save, denying Brody Onley this time. Again from right at the edge of the blue paint. Final 15 seconds of the second period, and the Bears will be called back offside. best Delaware chances we've seen here in the last minute of the second period. Ashton Sweely standing tall, doing the work he had to keep the Blue Hens scoreless. Final 12 seconds of the period, a shot from Berger, caught and held by Noah Lecomte. Eight seconds to go, face off at the far dot, Berger again. This shot right off the draw goes wide. And the second period will reach its conclusion. The score through two periods: Hershey Junior Bears 2, Delaware Blue Hens 0. We'll take another break on Delaware Hockey Night, and it's all brought to you by Heather A. Long, partner of Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers.
Establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele. Learn more at 412communications.com.
Welcome back into Delaware Hockey Night, presented by Heather A. Long, partner of Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. Two periods in the books. Hershey with a 2-0 lead over the Delaware Junior Blue Hens. Our high school schedule was released earlier in the week. Salesianum victorious in their home opener over Father Judge. Kicked off our 19-game Scholastic schedule. We're back on the air. A bon mot from Ted Sikorsky. To start the third period. And a reminder to you all that sponsorship opportunities are available here on Delaware Hockey Night. To learn more, email James at 412communications.com. Shot and a score. That came from Ryan Esser at the top of the right circle. And he puts the Bears up 3-0. Berger gets a helper to go with his first period goal. Hershey goal scored by number 91, Ryan Esser. Assisted by number 52, Cole Berger. Time of the goal, 42 seconds of the third period. Esser from Berger at 42 seconds. Crease violation against Hershey. Brings the faceoff above the Delaware blue line. Dominic and Scarborough take the draw. And Dominic is going to head off for a trip after bringing a Delaware player down off the faceoff. Only 63 seconds into the third period, the Blue Hens find themselves on the primo power play. Prime opportunity to try to chip away at this 3-0 Hershey lead. Hershey penalty assist to number 9, Lucas Dominic. 90 seconds for tripping. Time of the penalty, 1 minute, 3 seconds in the third period. Dominic minor for tripping at 1:03. Hens ruled offside with 13:38 to go in regulation. Rather, Bears ruled offside on this aggressive penalty kill, as despite being down a skater, they try to extend their 3-0 advantage. That shot nearly made it through, but Noah Lecomte made the save. Kurtz can't bring the puck free. Kochuba throws it in from the half wall. Gaylor tries to center from the far half wall, but Vinny Treadle swarms on him. Gaylor stick handles to generate some space, gets a shot away. Lecomte pops the puck back to the far side. Treadle tries to roll this one clear, but Esser holds the point again for the Bears. 30 seconds left on this Delaware primo power play. McCory deeks to generate a little bit more room, but Esser catches up to him at the far wall. And there's the first Delaware goal. It comes from up close. It comes on the primo power play. And it comes from Ryan McCory. The shutout hopes of Sweely are dashed. While it may have been McCory with the initial shot, the goal's officially credited to Weston Darmstadt on the tip. Delaware goal! Scored by number 2, Weston Darmstadt. Assisted by number 48, Ryan McCory. Time of the primo power play goal, 2 minutes, 18 seconds in the third period. Darmstadt from McCory at 2:18, a power play goal. Schmel's stick handles looking for the shot, puts the puck on a tee for Berger net front. Lecomte stays with the play the whole way through. This one rolls through the slot. Another shot from Berger. Sailed just wide, and Lecomte stymies the swarm of Bears on the doorstep, vying for the rebound chance. There's nothing All-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, open Monday through Saturday for takeaway lunch. Or to place your next catering order, visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. Bolin lost his shot lane amidst a 2-on-1 as Esser caught up to him. Schmelz through traffic, Deeks, backhand, scores. Gavin Schmelz made that one look awfully easy for the Hershey Bears. And they've gone up 4-1. Hershey goal, scored by number 17, Gavin Schmelz. Time of the unassisted goal, 3 minutes, 48 seconds in the third period. Schmelz unassisted at 3:48. Gelb at the center of a puck battle at the near half wall on the Hershey zone. Scarborough failed to get through traffic in the high slot area. Dominic plays the body, or rather, Granstrom plays the body in the neutral zone, it appeared. No, it was Jelic. Playing the body on Dominic and getting rung up for a rough. So Delaware's back to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Not a good place to be when you're down by 3. Delaware penalty assessed to number 98, James Jelic. 90 seconds for roughing. Time of the penalty, 4 minutes, 39 seconds in the third period. Jelic, minor for roughing at 4:39. Long shot, covered and held by Sweely. Hens do generate an attacking zone faceoff. Scarborough tries to find a shot lane from the dot, but a sea of brown sweaters waited between him and the Hershey goal. Schmelz again, stick lifted as he traverses the slot. Buffington lines up a chance from the right dot. Lecomte denies him with 9:26 to go. Fresh legs coming on for both sides. And despite only fielding 9 skaters, or we should say icing 9 skaters, the Hershey Junior Bears have been the dominant force in this game. They hit a second wind here in the third period, adding 2 to their earlier tally. Vogel's shot from the left point was intercepted in traffic but not cleared. Darmstadt and Rye converge at the near half wall. Darmstadt failed to clear. Awkwardly angled shot from Dominic at the near corner was paddled out of harm's way by Lecomte. Hens are back to full strength with 8:45 to go in the third period, but the Hershey Junior Bears up 4-1. Making a path for the net was James Jelic, but Sweely stayed with him for the stick save. Vogel could not clear, nor could Kochuba. Jelic sticks the puck away from him. It's thrown in from the corner by Darmstadt, lone goal scorer for Delaware. Kochuba's backhand is held in by McCory at the left point. Little Weston Darmstadt can't keep the momentum going for the Hens, and here comes a 2-on-2 for the Bears. Gaylor gains the zone. Dominic centers to Rye. She mishandles the puck in the slot. Darmstadt stays on her, driving play to the near corner. McCory tries to come away with the puck up the far side, but he got poor contact and Vogel was able to maintain. We've hit the midpoint of the third period. Delaware still down 3 to the Hershey Junior Bears. This shot from up close held on to by Lecomte. Coming up next, at around 10:30, maybe a little bit later, the Delaware Junior Blue Hens 12 AA team will take on local rivals, the Chester County Cougars. We'll have it for you in its entirety on DHN TV. Schmelz took aim from center point. Lecomte with the save there and also on the rebound chance. Inside the final 7 minutes of play. This puck worked by Vogel into the high slot. Bobbled by Schmelz. Kurtz pounces. Here's a 3-on-3 for Delaware. Connor Kurtz up the middle. Found himself outnumbered ultimately. And Treadle's re-entry for Delaware comes back offside. This ruled intentional by Austin Himmelberger, so all the way back. This one comes into the Delaware end. With 6:29 to go in regulation, and the Hershey Junior Bears trying to nurse this 4-1 lead all the way to the finish line. Lucas Dominic takes aim in the slot again. And Noah Lecomte makes yet another save. We don't have real-time shot statistics today, but we can tell you Noah Lecomte has made many a solid save. Ashton Sweely on the other side hasn't had nearly the workload, but has come up with the stops he's needed to when it's mattered the most. Gelb carries the puck through the neutral zone up the near side. Kochuba offers resistance. Gelb chases the puck down below the goal. Tries to wrap one around, but Dominic steals it. Lucas Dominic's been solid in all 3 zones for Hershey today. Kurtz ruled offside with 5:39 to go. Face-off moves just above the Hershey blue line. Controlled by the Hens, Gelb risks the puck in up the near wall. Scarborough races it down over Esser. Esser clears, Treadle can't volley the puck back cleanly from center red. Scarborough intercepted by Buffington. In comes Berger looking for a second centering pass. And Gavin Schmelz gets himself another. So with 5 minutes and change to go, the Hershey Junior Bears get one for the thumb. And Gavin Schmelz notches his second of the game. The backhand from Berger this time. Schmelz trying to set him up. Was deflected high by Lecomte. Vogel's shot blocked through traffic. And Schmelz has got himself a natural hat trick. Gavin Schmelz having himself a third period. Looked to us in the press box that was the case, but the goal's officially credited to Cole Berger, his second. So Berger's got two. Schmelz has two as well. Hershey's fifth goal, second of the game for number 17, Gavin Schmelz. Assisted by number 52, Cole Berger. Time of the goal, 9 minutes 55 seconds in the third period. Schmelz's second from Berger at 9:55. Hershey's sixth goal, second of the game for number 52, Cole Berger. Assisted by number 96, Evan Buffington, and number 17, Gavin Schmelz. Time of the goal, 10 minutes, 22 seconds in the third period. Berger's second from Buffington and Schmelz at 10:22. Esser's backhand was wide as we come to the final 3.5 minutes of the contest. Hershey will go a perfect 10. As they've built up a 6-1 lead over Delaware, this offside. As Esser cut early up the middle. Final 3 minutes and change today from Gold Arena. In came Berger. This puck cleared by the Blue Hens and recovered by Kochuba. Kochuba works up the middle, back into the Delaware zone. Gets a shot away from 20 feet just inside the near dot, but it sails wide far side. Berger throws a puck in. It's deflected past Lecomte on the doorstep for the extra point. So the Bears kick the convert with 2.5 minutes to go. And they'll coast back to Chocolate City. With a facile win over the Delaware Junior Blue Hens. Hershey goal, his third of the game, scored by number 17, Gavin Schmelz. Assisted by number 52, Cole Berger. Time of the goal, 12 minutes, 30 seconds in the third period. Schmelz's third from Berger at 12:30. Scarborough could not escape the Delaware zone. Dominic held for the Bears. Berger offering aid. Now Scarborough ricochets the puck off the far boards. Pushes it beyond Kochuba, and here he comes. 2-on-1 for Delaware. Centering pass, Onley. Back to Scarborough. Shot saved by Sweely. Final 90 seconds now. Gaylor fails to clear. Treadle holds the left point. Hens trying to at least end on a good note. But Dominic corrals a loose puck in the low slot and pushes it back up ice. Cross ice feed. Gaylor and Treadle collide, both vying for the puck. That ruled incidental, and rightly so. Shot in from the point by Kochuba, sticked away. 1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute. Cole Berger floats the puck from just above the near corner boards in toward the Delaware cage. Kurt swats this to the corner. Berger gets it back in the high slot. Shot was off target. Kurtz and Dominic converge. Cash Scarborough tries to punch through traffic to no avail. This puck is caromed up the far side. Took a funny bounce right in front of the ice resurfacer entrance. Kochuba holds. Dominic can't get a shot away. Berger from longer range sees that one miss the near post. It ricochets off the backboards. Vinny Treadle again tries to clear. Scarborough will let the final seconds tick away as the Hershey Junior Bears improve to 10-0 by way of a 7-1 win over Delaware. Today's final score, the Hershey Junior Bears 7, Delaware Junior Blue Hens 1. Fans, it's time for the Sid's 3 Stars of the Game, presented by Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware. Today's 3rd star with a goal for Hershey, number 9, Lucas Dominic. Today's 2nd star with 2 goals and 3 assists for the Hershey Junior Bears, number 52, Cole Berger. And the number 1 star of the game, leading the way for the Bears with a hat trick, number 17, Gavin Schmelz. The traditional post-game handshake cue taking place. The Bears a perfect 10 for 10 on the season. We'll head back to Chocolate City with a 7-1 win over the Delaware Junior Blue Hens. When we come back, Chester County and Delaware will square off in a DVHL U12 AA matchup. That'll be next on Delaware Hockey Night, and it's all brought to you by Heather A. Long, partner of Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions, including writing and editing services, web and graphic design, social media management, multimedia production, consultation, and more to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele. Learn more at 412communications.com.
Welcome back into Delaware Hockey Night, presented by Heather A. Long, partner of Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. Crowd here at Gold Arena starting to fill out for the second half of our DHN Sunday morning doubleheader. The Delaware Junior Blue Hens 1-10-1 at the U12 AA level, taking on local rivals, the Chester County Cougars. James Witherite flying solo on the DHN airwaves here this morning. Warm-ups have concluded, so we'll head inside the glass for the brief opening introductions today. Hockey fans, good morning and welcome to Gold Arena on the campus of the University of Delaware. Today, the Delaware Valley Hockey League presents a U12 AA division matchup between the visiting Chester County Cougars and your Delaware Junior Blue Hens. The on-ice officials for today's game are Ted Sikorsky and Austin Himmelberger. And we'll head right into this one. 15 minutes, the period duration. First period coverage brought to you by First State Ice Hockey, committed to building the next generation of youth hockey players under the philosophy of one state, one goal. Learn more about their classes, their clinics, their events, their summer tournament program, all by visiting firststateicehockey.com. Max Lignelli will take the opening draw for Delaware. Ryan Brown will do the same for Chester County, clad in their away green sweaters. And off we go. McKenzie chips the puck off the near boards ahead toward Gavin Morrison, who blew a tire chasing it toward the Chester County blue line. This pushed in by McKenzie. Cleared out the other way by Joey Regester. And play is whistled offside, 21 seconds into the contest. Puck is down for the restart. Delaware was offside. Pushing in was Jackson McNutt, but surrounded by green sweaters from all sides. This is cleared back to center. McKenzie flips a cross-ice pass to Landon Austin. Austin pushes through up the far wall into Chester County territory. McKenzie holding center point. Let a shot go, but it was blocked in traffic. Smagorinsky comes the other direction, finding pressure at the Delaware line, dumping the puck in. And it's worked clear by Austin. Brown recovers for the Cougars. Smart D-to-D pass to Connor Stearns. He runs the gauntlet up the middle. Gavin Morrison takes the puck away from him at the Delaware blue line. It's turned back across ice by Casey Coates. Recovering is Jack Jellick in his first game as a Delaware Junior Blue Hen. Joseph Gruss lining up a shot from between the circles, but it's steered wide. Gruss gets his own rebound. Turning into a solid 200-foot player, Joseph Gruss is. Brendan Albert from the right point throws the puck in deep again. Jellick to Gruss on the doorstep. Puck through the slot, was tipped to the near half wall. Recovered again by Jellick. Simon working center point. Saw his long shot attempt stick checked offline. This corralled by the Cougars in their zone. In a bit of a blind spot momentarily for us, it was Casey Coates, the one who cleared. It's turned back in by Blay. Recovered by Brendan Albert for Delaware behind his own goal. Simon tries to muscle the puck free from Coates' forechecking pressure. Jellick's going to be the one to work it up the near boards, but he's pickpocketed by Regester at the near point of the Delaware zone. Simon will try again, this time up the far side. Simon barely gained to the zone. It's held at the opposite point by Gruce, but only just. Bly takes it away. Here's Coates up the middle, stick handling. Waiting for Bly to tag up. The entry is good, the shot is wide. Jellick risks this free, and the re-entry is called offside with 11 minutes and 51 seconds to go in the first period of a scoreless as-yet hockey game between the Cougars and the Blue Hens. Delaware Hockey Night is brought to you by Heather A. Long, partner of Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. Heather specializes in personal injury and workers' compensation cases and is available for consultation at 302-565-6132. That's 302-565-6132. Regester from the right point throws the puck into the slot. Lavieri blocks it, and this one rolls clear. Stearns recovers, ricochets the puck off the far wall. It's thrown back in by Chance Scarborough from amid a pack right in front of the Chester County bench. Here come the Cougars on the breakout. Brown's stick lifted in the near corner by Lavieri. Centering pass, and the shot from William Budacek was directed wide by Luke Johnson, starting goalie for Delaware. His counterpart at the other end, Mason Figueroa. Chester County will be called offside. Pruckmeyer up the middle saw his advance nullified by the offside presence of Ryan Brown. So we're 4 minutes and 17 seconds into the first of three 15-minute frames. And there is no score between the Cougars and the Blue Hens thus far from Gold Arena. Austin stretch pass up the middle to Hudson Kurtz. Kurtz shoots from between the circles. This caught and held by Mason Figueroa. Face-off will come to Figueroa's left. Puck is down, play restarts quickly. And the Cougars escape their zone thanks to Ari Smagorinsky. He carried the puck through neutral territory, chipped it in behind the Delaware goal. Jackson McKenzie recovering there. This is cleared to Keelan Callahan. He's stripped of the puck just over the blue line by Stearns. Stearns heads the re-entry for the Cougars up the far wall, but the dump and chase fails. McKenzie getting to the puck well in time. Callahan can't push it free. It was held center point by Smagorinsky. Here's a 2-on-1 for Delaware, led by Austin. Austin Deeks, cross-ice pass. Kurtz has drawn Figueroa out of position, but Mason Figueroa stays with the play to make the save. Winding up was McNutt from long range. Figueroa says no again. Austin not going to be able to draw the tripping penalty there. He holds the left point for Delaware. Works the puck into McNutt, crashing the slot. Shot close, Figueroa with another stop. And Stearns will work this puck out of harm's way up the left dots into the Delaware end before McKenzie stonewalls him. The breakout pass to McNutt, foiled by Jamie Brand. We've hit 6 minutes in the first period, and there is no score between the Delaware Junior Blue Hens and the Chester County Cougars. Bry intercepted the breakout pass intended for Morrison. Bry tries to center from below the cage, but Lignelli pushes this puck back out into neutral territory. Two-a-side battle for the puck directly in front of us. McNutt couldn't find Lignelli cleanly. Tristan Bly again leads the Chester County entry into the Delaware zone. Simon pinches through traffic to gain center. He's angled to the far side by Regester, but manages to gain the zone. McNutt chases after this puck, but it's covered up by Figueroa for a pause in play with 7:53 to go in the first period and no score. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses across America craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more by visiting limestonepension.net. Simon's shot from the left point was blocked. Bly corrals a loose puck, works it up ice to Brown. And Bly leads the entry for the Cougars, at least tried to, up the middle, before the Hens work back into neutral territory. Jellick gets a shot away from the right half wall after gaining the Chester County zone. It caroms wide. It's booted back in over the line by Shea Broadbent, and this comes back offside. 7 minutes, 18 seconds to go in the first period. Coates and Nate Babb taking the draw just above the Cougars line. And this puck is wristed up ice by Connor Stearns. It will come back in icing with 7 and change to go in the first period. And the Turkeys on the table for the Blue Hens with an attacking zone faceoff coming their way. Babb, Long, Scarborough. Lavieri and Broadbent. The 5 on for the Blue Hens as this attack begins. Hayden Long working below the goal is stripped of the puck by Budachak, who clears. Lavieri intercepts the breakout, throws one through the slot. Long can't get there to put stick on puck. Broadbent maintains the left point for Delaware, but gives possession away to Pruckmeyer. Budachak could not escape the zone. Babb maintained for Delaware. This is cleared off the far boards, swatted on by Pruckmeyer, but turned back at center by Delaware's Shea Broadbent. Scarborough re-enters. Stearns cannot carom the puck clear out the far side. Broadbent again maintains the left point for the Hens. Lavieri held the right point for Delaware, stymieing Pruckmeyer's efforts to bulldoze out of his own. Odd man rush for the Cougars. William Budachak foiled by Johnson coming out of the crease to play the puck. But the barn door was wide open, and Johnson had to scurry to get back in position. He had help from David Lavieri, who tries to set up Kurtz on a stretch pass through traffic up the middle. Hudson Kurtz hauled down in the far corner. Still Delaware with a manpower advantage net front, and a penalty coming up as David Lavieri draws the body check. So Delaware will head to the Primo power play as Matthias Pruckmeyer is ruled off for body checking at 9:48 in the first period. Chester County penalty assessed to number 10, Matthias Pruckmeyer. 90 seconds for body checking. Time of the penalty, 9 minutes, 48 seconds in the first period. Pruckmeyer, minor for body checking at 9:48. First Primo power play for the Blue Hens today. Score big and serve in style with Primo Hoagies party trays and sampler platters. Order yours today by stopping into your local neighborhood Primo Hoagies on Baltimore Pike in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, or place your order online at primohoagies.com. It's not just a hoagie, it's a Primo. Roughing the call against Delaware's Jackson McKenzie. So much for the Primo power play. We're going to be 4-on-4 for the next 54 seconds. Delaware penalty assessed to number 4, Jackson McKenzie. 90 seconds for roughing. Time of the penalty, 10 minutes, 24 seconds in the first period. McKenzie, minor for roughing at 10:24. Thanksgiving's just around the corner, dear friends. And Sid's Barbecue and Jerky can do all the cooking and prep work for you and save you the hassle of Thanksgiving dinner this year. Sid's is accepting orders for Thanksgiving now through Friday. Including turkey or brisket, whatever your preference, and all the trimmings. To place your catering order, call 302-439-4937 or visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. Hudson Simon up the middle. Slowed up just after gaining his own blue line. This re-entry led by Joseph Regester. Will send the Chester County Cougars to a two-man advantage for 28 seconds. As Lignelli is rung up for tripping. Delaware penalty assessed to number 77, Max Lignelli. 90 seconds for tripping. Time of the penalty, 11 minutes, 25 seconds in the first period. Lignelli minor for tripping at 11:25. A Delaware icing will give the Cougars another attacking zone faceoff. And the Hens are down two skaters for 7 more seconds on this Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Schedule your first cleaning today by visiting DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. A glove save by Luke Johnson brings us to the final 3:05 of the first period. And the manpower is back to 5-on-4 as the McKenzie roughing minor has expired. Still scoreless from Gold Arena on this Sunday morning. And Regester holds the right point for the Cougars. Long shot. Lobbed in from the point, caught and held by Luke Johnson for a pause in play. Another attacking zone draw for the Cougars, but this one is pushed clear by Alexander Over, and icing waved off as Over races down the puck in the near corner. This puck is carried up ice by Coates. Centered toward Pruckmeyer, but taken away. Pruckmeyer stays with the play. Long shot blocked by Lavieri. 15 seconds to go on this Chester County power play. Lavieri can't clear. Another shot comes in from Coates, but it sails well wide. Lavieri will stick handle, and his Hens are back to full strength. Now Lavieri turns on the Jets up the near boards and drives in to Chester County territory. He got a shot away from the half wall, but it was stick checked high and wide. We are yet scoreless from Gold Arena. McKenzie on the back check, Regester crashing in. He dekes past, shot goes wide over or high over the crossbar, I should say. And the race for the rebound goes nowhere as the puck ends up on the back of the Delaware net with 1 minute and 34 seconds to go in the first period and no score. Faceoff moves outside. And the Delaware Junior Blue Hens gain possession and control. McKenzie failed to deke past Smagorinsky, who shovels the puck up the far wall. Ryan Brown carries it into traffic along the far dashers. Scarborough leaves it to Austin the other way. In come the Hens again. Loose puck corralled by Brown in the corner. 1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute. Brown up the middle. Faced an intensifying Delaware back check and threw the puck in. Long draws the trip, and the Hens are headed back to the Primo power play. Attacking zone penalties are the worst kind to take. But in this case, it sets up a primo power play for the Blue Hens. Delaware, Chester County penalty assessed to number 7, Connor Stearns. 90 seconds for tripping. Time of the penalty, 14 minutes, 17 seconds in the first period. Stearns, minor for tripping at 14-17. Final 20 seconds of the first period. The Blue Hens forced back in their zone. Now Kurtz leads the rush up the near side. Final seconds tick away before Albert can get a shot through at the point. Through one period, we're scoreless. The score through one period. Chester County Cougars 0, Delaware Junior Blue Hens 0. We'll take a pause on Delaware Hockey Night. It's all brought to you by Heather A. Long, partner of Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. Welcome back to Delaware Hockey Night, presented by Heather A. Long, partner of Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. First period yielded no score. Second period, we'll see the Delaware Junior Blue Hens on the primo power play for 48 seconds to start the frame. Second period coverage brought to you by the Hooper family, longtime supporters of University of Delaware Blue Hens hockey. And also of today's coverage of the Delaware Junior Blue Hens 12AA team taking on Chester County right here on Delaware Hockey Night TV. This puck is cleared beyond the reach of Morrison. Bly holds the blue line for the Cougars. Lignelli forced to wait. Morrison was slow to get back up on his feet. So play was pinned in the neutral zone, and that gave Casey Coates a chance to drive back into the Delaware zone. Morrison this time works the puck up the far boards. Into Lignelli, shot, kicked aside by Figueroa. Simon lets one rip from the left point. It too is wide. Centering feed from Lignelli, fanned on by McNutt net front. Lignelli again. Tries to get one into the slot, but it's blocked away by Coates. Regester can't work the puck free up the far side. It's held in by Brendan Albert for Delaware. Lignelli corrals a loose puck behind the Chester County goal. Cannot work it clear. McNutt can't maintain the momentum. Point held briefly by Albert, but Coates chips this puck up the far boards. And as far as the Delaware blue line, where the Hudson-Simon backhand fails to clear. Simon stick handles forward into a 1-on-2. He dekes past one defender, tries to center to McNutt trailing the play, but Jackson McNutt was caught unawares. Brand the other way. Outnumbered by Blue Hens just at their line, chips the puck in deep. It rolls to the far corner of the Hen zone. Broadbent can't bring it free. Shot comes in from Coates. Standing up for the save was Johnson. Jellick looking for space, sent the puck clear. Coates recovers at the Chester County blue line, but mishandled the puck as he tried to carry it up the near wall. Gold Arena is a compact barn, to say the least of it. It feels like home. Low ceiling, 6 rows of bleachers. The only downside, a makeshift press box and plenty of foot traffic right in front. Breakout pass from Pruckmeyer intended for Budacek was intercepted. Brown perseveres, barrels into the Delaware end. But as he's angled to the far corner, this puck sails all the way up ice. Delayed penalty coming up against Delaware. There's the whistle for the hook. And with 11:17 to go in this second period, the Hens will go down a man. Hooking the call on David Lavieri. 3:42 into the second period. Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill starts right now for the Blue Hens. Delaware penalty assist to number 27, David Lavieri. 90 seconds for hooking. Time of the penalty, 3 minutes 42 seconds in the second period. Lavieri, minor for hooking at 3:42. Cougars ruled offside. Friends, if you're like me, healthy living is important, and Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. They come right to your driveway, and they use high-pressure hot water jets to kill over 99% of the harmful germs and bacteria that accumulate in your cans, keeping your home and family healthy. Schedule your first cleaning today by visiting DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Net front chance from Jackson McKenzie was stick-checked high and wide. Back it comes to Austin, who gains center, headmans the puck up the far boards, and the Hens draw a penalty the other way to send us 4-on-4 for the next 23 seconds. Casey Coates off for tripping. So we're 4-on-4 for the next 23. Chester County penalty assessed to number 55, Casey Coates. 90 seconds for tripping. Time of the penalty, 4 minutes, 49 seconds in the second period. Coates minor for tripping at 4:49. Lavieri's back on, and the Hens are back on the Primo power play. "20 minutes and change into the contest. We are still scoreless. Keelan Callahan was stripped of the puck just inside the Chester County blue line. Race for it back the other way. Albert and Brown converge. Albert won the foot race by a good half a stride. Here comes Grosser up the other direction. Ethan Grosser, centering pass. The shot from Kurtz, saved by Mason Figueroa. Solid chance for the Delaware Junior Blue Hens on the Primo power play, but Mason Figueroa played solidly in net, staying with the play, crossing to the far side, and squaring up for the shot off the cross slot pass. This thrown in by Simon from the point, sticked by Figueroa to the near wall. Brown forces play back into the neutral zone. Simon leads to Lignelli on the re-entry. Centering feed intercepted by Brown. McNutt leans into him and foils the clearing attempt. Here's McNutt into traffic, slowed up center point by Coates, who stood him up. McNutt's going to come off for a slash, it appears, with 8 minutes and 14 seconds to go. The Delaware fans disagree. But the Blue Hens, like it or not, are headed back to the Delaware Trash Can Cleaning penalty kill. Delaware penalty assessed to number 28, Jackson McNutt. 90 seconds for slashing. Time of the penalty, 6 minutes, 46 seconds in the second period. McNutt minor for slashing at 6:46. This cleared, recovered by Lavieri. He stays upright, works the puck beyond the reach of Over up the far boards. Jack Jellick called back offside as Over had not yet tagged up. 7:37 to go in the second of a scoreless game. Faceoff came just above the Cougars' line. Pruckmeyer up the left wall. Lines up a shot. Johnson denies him. Coming out of the crease, he had some help of Stern in the form of Over to clear the puck out of harm's way. 30 seconds left on this Cougars power play. Stearns from the left point throws the puck into congestion net front. Broadbent and Jelic together couldn't bring it free. Now Jelic clears, but this comes back in icing with 6 minutes and 58 seconds to go in the second period. Still waiting for that elusive first goal. And we'll take this chance to tell you of a new gold standard for digital media solutions for small businesses. 412 Communications offers web and graphic design, social media consultation, public relations, writing and editing services, and more. Visit 412communications.com to learn how they can help your brand build bridges with the people you serve. Joey Regester's shot from the left point was caught and held by Luke Johnson for a pause in play. Another shot off the attacking zone draw, this from Mason Light at center point. But it was blocked wide anyway off the release. And the Hens, driving back into Chester County territory, find themselves back to full strength. Looked like McKenzie got away with one there, but the Cougars press on the other direction. Smagorinsky tied up in the far corner. Now a two-a-side scrum surrounds the puck in the far corner of Gold Arena. Chance Scarborough works it free to Austin behind the goal. Austin tries to set up a breakout pass, but it's stick-checked offline by the forechecking Joey Regester. McKenzie again from the far corner. This is played across ice. Jackson McKenzie will carry this out of his zone. He's slowed up at the Chester County blue line. Austin smartly waits for Babb and others to tag up before crashing in. Centering feed to Hayden Long, but he was double-teamed on the carpet. Play kept in the neutral zone by the Cougars. And they clear. 5:15 to go in the second period. We are still scoreless from Gold Arena. Thrown in from Brand at the corner. Puck is loose as it comes back to the near side. The Smagorinsky backhand was blocked in net front commotion. Kurtz has a one-on-one for Delaware. Kurtz looked like he beat the defender, but Light angled him to the far corner. Kurtz tried to get a shot away from an awkward angle, but to no avail. It's maintained by Austin walking in. Cross-slot feed, Kurtz, backhand, Figueroa with some help in the form of Connor Stearns keeps this game scoreless. Austin crashed the net. Couldn't punch one past Figueroa on the doorstep. McKenzie from long range, right into the glove of Mason Figueroa, who holds for a pause in play. With 4 minutes and 19 seconds to go in the second period, plenty of action for a scoreless hockey game here at Gold Arena. That's to say the least of it. Watching on Delaware Hockey Night or tailgating with friends at Gold Arena? Score big and serve in style with Primo Hoagie's party trays and sampler platters. Stop into your local neighborhood Primo Hoagie's on Baltimore Pike in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, or order your next party tray online at primohoagies.com. It's not just a hoagie, it's a Primo. Morrison couldn't connect with McNutt on the pass. Here comes Morrison in up the left wing boards after a brief takeaway by the Cougars. He was stood up at the near dot. Coates up the left wall. Rolls the puck in behind the Delaware goal. Again, that sound you hear is not a stampede of elephants, it is a lone child. Doing wind sprints on the front aisleway here at Gold Arena. The stands accessed by a low concourse as opposed to a high one. And a slash is signaled by Ted Sikorsky with 3:14 to go. This goes against Coates at 11:46 in the second. And the Blue Hens are back on a primo power play. Chester County penalty assessed to number 55, Casey Coates. 90 seconds for slashing. Time of the penalty, 11 minutes 46 seconds in the second period. Coates minor for slashing at 11:46. Shea Broadbent's shot from the left point was blocked and now carried by Budachak to center. Lavieri recovers in front of the scorer's table. Pruckmeyer takes the puck away from him and carries it into the Delaware zone. Pruckmeyer with space, catching up to him was Jellick to angle him outside the house. Puck slapped in by Regester at the left point. Picked clean by Broadbent. Floated up ice through the neutral zone. Right into the hands of Mason Light. Lavieri intercepts the breakout. Drives in through traffic. Centering feed. Jellick's shot. Rebound is in. Delaware has scored. The Delaware Junior Blue Hens connect on the primo power play. And with just under 2 minutes to go in the second period, the scoreless deadlock is broken. We'll get the particulars from the off-ice officials momentarily. At least we hope to. Lavieri was the one to get the rebound after setting up Jellick. With the centering pass. Oh, Delaware goal! Scored by number 27, David Lavieri. Assisted by number 8, Jack Jellick. Time of the goal, 13 minutes, 1 second in the second period. Lavieri from Jarek at 13:01, 1 minute remaining in the period. So the Blue Hens will look to protect this 1-0 lead for the final 58 seconds of the second frame. Babb and Coates take the draw. Albert from center winds up from long range, and this puck rolls behind the Chester County goal. Baird and Albert collide. Hens faithful want a body check. They're not going to get the pleasure of another primo power play, at least not right now. Puck taken away from Stearns. Scarborough tries to dig it out right at the blue line. This battle moves in to the Chester County zone. Scarborough gets a shove. Brand plays the body again. And with this battle going nowhere, play is whistled dead with 15 seconds to go. 14.9 for those of you keeping track at home in the second period. Kurtz is overpowered on the faceoff just above the line. He regains the puck in neutral territory, walks it back in up the near wall. Simon can't hold the left point, and the second period has reached its conclusion. The score through 2 periods. Your Delaware Junior Blue Hens 1, Chester County Cougars 0. We'll take a pause on Delaware Hockey Night, and it's all brought to you by Heather A. Long, partner of Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. Welcome back inside Gold Arena. Third period action about to get started with the David Lavieri goal. 1:59 out from the end of the second period. The lone goal of the game and putting the Delaware Junior Blue Hens up 1-0. Last week they drew against Delco. And here they look for their second win of the season. Chester County 3-5-0. Hanging tough, backstop by some solid goaltending from Mason Figueroa. Sponsorship opportunities available on Delaware Hockey Night for the duration of the 2022-23 season. To learn more, drop us a note. James at 412communications.com. In come the Cougars. Shot was off the stick of Ryan Brown. Matthias Pruckmeyer manning the net front area, but Luke Johnson held for the save. And the stoppage just 12 seconds into the third period. A quick restart to play. Both teams standing pat as far as their on-ice personnel. The Regester shot was sticked wide in net front traffic. Callahan pushes play as far as center red. Lavieri, goal scorer for Delaware. Surrounded by green sweaters, he bulldozes his way into the Cougar zone, but the puck is recovered by Regester, at least briefly so, before Callahan took it away. Slap shot from Lavieri at the top of the right circle. Saucers wide. Brown clears. No icing here. Pruckmeyer with time and space. Throws one net front, paddled aside neatly by Johnson. 1 minute and change gone in the third period. Delaware clinging to a 1-0 lead. They want Brookmeyer off for interference. The Delaware fans do. Himmelberger will not give Blue Hen Nation the satisfaction. Back the other direction, Lavieri stood up Regester. Now, David Lavieri trying to set up a 2-on-1 with McNutt, but Jackson McNutt is called back offside. .13 to go in regulation. In this 1-0 hockey game, Delaware with the advantage over their local rivals, Chester County. Centering pass evades Morrison. Rolling puck corralled by same Gavin Morrison at the corner, thrown into the slot. And Figueroa will hang on to this. Face off at the near dot. And Lanielli leaves this puck for McKenzie off the draw. He tried to set up Austin, but it ends up being a foot race to the far corner of the Delaware zone, which Smagorinsky won handily. Austin emerges with the puck after play was angled to the far corner. The Coates backhand moved play back into the neutral zone. And Austin, on the re-entry, is called back offside. 2.5 minutes gone in the third period. Delaware with a 1-0 lead, and Jack Jellick winning the neutral zone face-off, leaving the puck for Brendan Albert to float it back into the Chester County end. Light tries to carom the puck below the goal around the near corner, but it was intercepted by Over. This is pushed clear, recovered by Simon all the way back to the Delaware blue line. He fans on the puck, Brand pounces, throws one through the slot, Bly crashing the net, and Johnson paddles the puck out of harm's way. Jellick to Over up the left wing boards. Over was double teamed and stripped of the puck. Here's Bly back the other direction. Johnson squares up for the save, popping the puck up in the air, didn't control the rebound all that well, but Simon clears it back into neutral ice. In comes Stearns, 1-on-2. The reaching stick of Hudson Simon disrupts Stearns' progress. And the left-handed glove of Luke Johnson freezes the puck again with 11:22 to go in regulation. And Delaware up 1-0. Face-off came to Johnson's left. Brookmeyer, time and space, a backhand in the low slot, and Johnson again with the save. Luke Johnson's been the backstop of this Delaware Blue Hens team, solidly so, on this Sunday morning. Faceoff comes out to his right, crashing the net was Coates, but plenty of traffic awaited between number 55 in green and number 31 in white. Coates again with a laser from the right dot. It ricochets off the backboards. Rebound, a hotly contested one at the near half wall. 4 minutes have gone by in the third period. And the centering pass sails right beyond the reach of Coates. Joey Regester holding the right point, trying to set up a Brookmeyer one-timer from between the circles. Skittering puck is corralled by Nate Babb and walked up the right wing boards. Babb slowed up, by the reaching stick of Connor Stearns just beyond center. But the Hens work play in to the Chester County zone once again. Broadbent held the point. Long got knocked down by Coates. And he'll head off for the third time today. Roughing. Primo power play time for the Blue Hens. 4:39 into the third period. Chester County penalty assessed to number 55, KC Coates. 90 seconds for roughing. His third. And the penalty announcement is interrupted by a Jackson McKenzie goal. The Delaware Blue Hens strike on the Primo power play. McKenzie firing up the crowd, and it's 2-0 Delaware. Time of the penalty, 4 minutes 39 seconds in the third period. Once again, Coates, minor for roughing, his third at 4:39. Delaware goal scored by number 41, Hudson Kurtz. Time of the unassisted goal, 4 minutes 50 seconds in the third period. Kurtz unassisted at 4:50. It was a power play goal. So we thought it was McKenzie, but in that congested net front area, it was number 41, Hudson Kurtz. Who connected on the Primo power play to make this a 2-0 Delaware lead. Centering pass, another shot this time from Lignelli. McKenzie winds up through traffic after Morrison was knocked down net front. Bodies surround the puck in the mid slot. Almost akin to mites again. We had 6 of them and about the size of a postage stamp. Morrison fails to center cleanly. Brown carries this puck up the far dots. He gains the Delaware zone. 8:20 to go in the third period. Hens with a 2-0 lead. McNutt was pinched to the wall by Brown. Got a shove from his stern after the fact. Sikorsky and Himmelberger say the angle was okay. And that's a textbook pinch if ever there were one. You can angle a player into an opening that doesn't exist. You simply cannot propel your body into the player at this level for the purpose of separating them from the puck. There's a fine line between an angle and a body check. And here Lignelli and Stearns get offsetting minors. Austin Himmelberger failed to signal. So we are absolutely in the dark as to what was assessed. both roughing. As the off-ice officials give us the rest of the story. And the Connor Stearns gesture after the call on the way back to the penalty box gets him a stern talking to, but nothing more. Chester County penalty assessed to number 7, Connor Stearns. Delaware penalty assessed to number 77, Max Lignelli. 90 seconds each for roughing. Time of the coincidental minors, 7 minutes, 28 seconds of the third period. Stearns and Lignelli, minors for roughing at 7:28. Play continues 5-on-5. Lavieri's stick lifted at the right point. Puck rolls loose. It's picked up by Tristan Bly, 1-on-1. Broadbent bumps play to the near corner, chases the puck down. Bly's stick is tied up by that of Lavieri. David Lavieri fails to clear, holding the left point as Regester once again for the Cougars, but this is lofted over his head and beyond center by Lavieri. Now the Cougars re-enter, 6:12 to go. A shot from the right corner and a save by Johnson. There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork brisket and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area. It is sure to turn your next gathering, including Thanksgiving dinner coming up, into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware for takeaway lunch Monday through Saturday, or to place your next catering order. Visit SidsBBQandJerky.com. McKenzie on the re-entry. Leaves the puck to Austin at the left point, or the right point, I should say. A swarm of Cougars and Hens alike surrounds the puck, and here's an odd man rush for Chester County. McKenzie, the lone back checker. The shot from Ari Smagorinsky, caught and held by Luke Johnson with 5:24 to go. Face-off comes to the left of Luke Johnson, who's had himself a day. Backstopping these Delaware Junior Blue Hens to within 5 minutes and change of what looks to be their second victory of the season in the works. McKenzie puts one on a tee net front, but beyond the reach of Lignelli. 1-on-1 the other direction. Here's Bly, caught up to from astern by McNutt and stripped of the puck. It's given away, walking in net front, Regester denied by a Johnson kick save, and the crowd goes wild. Part of them anyway. Regester lost one off his backhand into the near corner. Back to Regester it comes at the far half wall. Recovering was Austin. 2-on-2, Lignelli to McNutt. McNutt gains the zone, but he's driven to the near boards. Morrison offers aid. Emerging with the puck, though, the other direction is Tristan Bly. Another 1-on-1. Bly burns McKenzie. McKenzie catches back up to him. Good stick-on-stick contact, breaking up Bly's efforts. Stearns holds the left point, coming to the final 4 minutes of the contest. Pruckmeyer maintains the zone, or tries to anyway, before the Hens turn it back to center, and this puck is rolled in off the stick of Light. Budachak can't snipe one from close up. Pruckmeyer crashing the net. Johnson says no to him. McKenzie clears. Austin lets this puck go over the line. The Delaware fans want an intentional offside. They will not get one. But with 3:38 to go in regulation, Chester County will take their timeout. Timeout, Chester County. Delaware Hockey Night is brought to you by Heather A. Long, partner of Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. Our presenting sponsor here for the 2022-23 season. Also brought to you by 412 Communications, the new gold standard for digital media solutions for small businesses. First State Ice Hockey, one state, one goal. Limestone Pension Associates, helping small businesses craft and administer pension plans for 35 years and counting. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning, keeping homes throughout Delaware healthy and safe. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky, a truly all-American meal. And your local neighborhood Primo Hoagies on Baltimore Pike in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania. Three minutes and 38 seconds to go. Luke Johnson backstopping this Blue Hens team. So far to a 2-0 advantage. The Cougars take their place, the Blue Hens theirs, and Gold Arena reaches a fever pitch as Kurtz and Brown line up to restart play. Austin controls the puck, flips it beyond the reach of Hayden Long. This recovered by Regester, just beyond center. Regester's entry is called offside with 200 seconds to go in regulation. Roughing signaled at the same time. By Austin Himmelberger. Against McNutt. So while play was stopped offside, the Cougars gain an attacking zone faceoff, and the Blue Hens are on a Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Delaware penalty assist to number 28, Jackson McNutt. 90 seconds for roughing. Time of the penalty, 11 minutes, 40 seconds in the third period. McNutt, minor for roughing at 11:40. Brand floats this puck through traffic back into the Delaware zone. This is cleared by Austin up the far boards. 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go. The breakout pass to Brand, tied up by Lignelli. Jellick pushes play back in to the Chester County zone. And a rough the other way. Signaled with 2.5 to go. Ryan Brown off at 12:31, so we'll be 4-on-4 for 40 seconds with 2.5 minutes to go. And Delaware with a 2-0 lead over Chester County. Chester County penalty assist to number 99, Ryan Brown. 90 seconds for roughing. Time of the penalty, 12 minutes 31 seconds in the third period. Brown minor for roughing at 12:31. Final 2 minutes and 5 seconds in regulation. Puck tied up in front of the Delaware bench. Now Jellick's got space for a 2-on-1. Jack Jellick. Angled to the near side by Stearns. Crashes the net. Figueroa falls on a loose puck. With plenty of traffic in front of him and a primo power play having begun for the Blue Hens. Delaware will be up a man for the next 48 seconds. Hens on a primo power play, trying to put a bow on this 2-0 lead. No shortage of breathing room. But as we saw last week, a 3-1 lead with 5 minutes to go against Delco evaporated in the closing minutes of regulation. This is offside. .89 seconds remaining. Face off just above the Chester County blue line. Jackson McKenzie lines up a shot on the re-entry. It's stick to the far corner by Figueroa. Over tries to leave one to the point in McKenzie, but this puck sails the length of the ice. Austin pursued by Bly. Leaves it to McKenzie. Figueroa's staying put. 1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute. McNutt and Over together in a 2-on-1. Centering pass. Over. Scores! With 54 seconds to go. Alexander Over finds the top corner of the Chester County net to make this a 3-0 hockey game. A solid, complete team effort from Delaware today. And Over gives the Hens their third on that gorgeous 2-on-1 setup by McNutt. Oh, Delaware goal! Scored by number 56, Alexander Over. Assisted by number 28, Jackson McNutt. Time of the goal, 14 minutes, 6 seconds in the third period. Over from McNutt, an even strength goal at 14:06. This brings us to the final half minute of the game. Simon cannot backhand the puck free. Second time works, he connects with Kurtz. Kurtz crashes the net. Deeks net front. Figueroa with the save. Jellick can't put the rebound in. It just missed the far post. Final 10 seconds now. And Kurtz brings Brown down. And the Ted Sikorsky whistle sounds with 5.5 to go. Roughing on both Gruce and Brand with 5.5 remaining. Chester County penalty number 16, Jamie Brand. Delaware penalty number 55, Joseph Gruce. 90 seconds each for roughing at 14:54. The puck is cleared. The shutout is sealed. The final score, Delaware Junior Blue Hens 3. Chester County Cougars 0. Fans, it's time. For the Sid's 3 stars of the game, presented by Sid's Barbecue and Jerky. Today's third star, with an assist for Delaware, number 28, Jackson McNutt. Today's second star, with the game-winning goal for Delaware, number 27, David Lavieri. And the first star of the game, recording a 24-save shutout for your Delaware Junior Blue Hens, number 31, Luke Johnson. And that will do it for us here on Delaware Hockey Night on this Sunday morning, November 13th. Wrapped up in time for the noon hour. We'll be back tomorrow from the Gardens Ice House in Laurel, Maryland, where we'll join Salesianum taking on Mount St. Joseph, airtime 5:55 for a 6 o'clock game. For the entire DHN crew, Joe Sindoni, Ray Catolo, Josie Billett, Molly Jo Rosen, Curtis MacDonald, everybody with a hand behind the scenes. James Witherite bidding you adieu on this Sunday. Thank you for your company this morning. The Delaware Junior Blue Hens improving to 2-10-1 in DVHL play with a 3-0 shutout of the Chester County Cougars. We'll see you again soon. Have a great weekend. We'll be back tomorrow with Salesianum and Mount St. Joseph, airtime 5:55.
Small businesses build bridges with the people they serve. There's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions, including writing and editing services, web and graphic design, social media management, multimedia production, consultation, and more to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele. Learn more at 412communications.com.
The future of Delaware hockey is here. First State Ice Hockey is committed to growing the game, raising the bar, and building better, more complete youth hockey players in and around Delaware. Join the movement of one state, one goal at firststateicehockey.com. Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates